How's it going, YouTube? This is Trainer JI, and today we have the Monday weekend sales recap. How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you're having a good Monday, and hope you have a good rest of your week. What's new? What's exciting? Hello. Another week goes by. Another week. Here we are, Monday weekend sales recap. Yeah, good overall sales weekend. I kind of like this. I just realized we have one of each color here from the starting trio, even though they're not, well, one of them is a starter. I don't know. It just kind of vibes well. I don't know. You tell me. But yeah, good overall sales weekend. Nothing crazy, but, you know, steady as she goes. Good during the week. Last week, yeah. I mean, sales are just cruising. It's just how things are right now. All my PSA inventory is listed up. Minus, obviously, if I have an extra copy of something. So I'm up to date on that. So I did good there. This week and going forward, just a ton of singles are going to hit the store. I'm already listed like 100 singles last night, and actually one sold in here. Yeah, so a bunch of singles are going to hit the store this week. So video wise, I just released a What Did I Buy series video yesterday. You should get a PSA return video this week, but I'm going to say should because FedEx has been terrible lately. Absolutely the worst it's ever been. I've never had a problem with FedEx. In the last like 3 months, they've been horrible. I don't know if it's because I'm at the end of their delivery route right now or what it is exactly, but again, they have been terrible. So the return, I would think, should come back this week, but I don't know. So you should get a return video. I don't know if you're going to for sure because they're just doing whatever it is they're doing. So as long as it shows up, I'll be happy. But yeah, so maybe this week, if not next week whenever it gets here. PSA submission video, possibility of that this week. It's just going to depend on with what I'm going through, the cards I'm going through that I get enough to build 100 card submission. We will see. I have a stack build up, but there's a lot of duplicates in there, and I only send in one at a time. So we will see if we get to one of those. It's just going to depend on if there is enough cards. If all of that kind of falls apart, then you'll probably not get any other videos this week. But I did just release a What Did I Buy series video yesterday, so you can check that out. Yeah, I think that's an update for that. Life has kind of mellowed out a little bit here now after some craziness for a little bit, so we're kind of chilling again. No complaints here on that. Chilling also in the fact that the temperature finally dropped from, I think it was like the feel like was like 103 or 4 for like a couple days, which I know so many people are down south, you know, in the States, you're hitting like 115, the feel like, or whatever the temperature was, and I guess what it was in Florida the other day. I get it, you know. But you guys are used to that weather a little more than, you know, we are here. You know, we get winter here where it's like negative degrees. So, but yeah, I think it's good for an update. I actually didn't have to go to 5 minutes for that. Some of you might have skipped ahead and jumped into the video and got surprised. I don't know. But yeah, Monday weekend sales recap. Anybody that purchased, thank you. Any repeat customers, I see you. Thank you for purchasing. And any new customers, I don't know why you're here, but thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Let me get set up. Click. And there we go. Let's try. I don't know if anyone else is having issues with it. The last 3 or 4 times I've printed labels, every time one singular label doesn't generate and it says something is wrong, and then I go to print it individually and it prints fine. Now normally you would think there's maybe an issue with the order or something, but it's happened like 3 or 4 consecutive times now when I've printed bulk orders. I wonder if anyone else is having that same issue. eBay is a strange one for sure. They often have really random, weird, quirky issues, and maybe this is just my really random, weird, quirky issue for right now. It's not that big of a deal, but it is kind of annoying. All right, so it's set up right there. All right, total for this weekend was $1,826.75. As always, that does not deduct eBay fees, shipping costs, taxes, etc., etc. That is simply the gross amount for what you see in front of you. Again, overall, really solid sales weekend. A good mixture of graded and singles in here. My goal right now is to be listing singles, but also submitting and making sure that for the holidays coming up that I'm going to be locked and loaded for graded stuff to take advantage of everything going on right now, the market booming, etc., etc. Again, so just stay tuned for a ton of singles getting listed. All eras, everything and anything. Amazing stuff, not so amazing stuff, stuff that you think is amazing, stuff that someone else thinks is amazing, stuff that you think is bad, stuff that other people think is bad. It's all getting listed. It's going to be there. Check it out. Graded wise, again, it's going to be whatever comes back, but more so, I would say towards the holidays is when I'm going to be really locked and loaded with graded cards. Again, total for this weekend was $1,826.75. There we go. Let me get the light on, and let's jump into this. Oh, we're already messing up our piles. Good start. Good start. There we go. Also, you're going to probably see this Rayquaza playmat. It's a die cut mat. It's for sale on the Pokemon Center right now. It's actually jumbo size. I was actually surprised when I got it. You're probably going to see this one for a while because I really like this one. And it also fits having my mouse and keyboard on here along with... ooh, got some dirt in my fingernail there. Huh. Get that out of there. Dude, I swear, man. I don't know if it's just that time goes by so fast, but either my fingernails grow super, super fast or... I'm just literally the weeks are just blowing by since I did it last and I got to do it again. I don't know. It's kind of grimy. You guys are going to be like, dude, just go into it. We don't care about your nails. We don't care about anything like that. Although it is gross. I don't even know what that's from. Who knows? You're going to deal with it. They're not bad. I'll clip them after this. Okay. First up, we have Chikorita, Shinichi Yoshikawa. I kind of like this. This is a McDonald's promo from PCGP. Light play, $7.99. This does have the glossy finish on it. We have Melodic, Holo Rare from Undone Seal, near mint. 26. Why is my thing being weird? There we go. Come on now. There we go. I don't know. My screen is flickering for a sec. All right. Melodic Undone Seal, near mint, $26.99. Beautiful card. We have the War Turtle, Galactic's Conquest, near mint, $7.99. We got the Eevee from the Shaman Level X deck, near mint, $24.99. Swampert Moonlit Pursuit, near mint, $19.99. We got the Pichu from Heart Gold Soul Silver Collection, near mint, $24.99. Raikou from the Shining Darkness set, Diamond and Pearl era, near mint, $24.99. Regigigas Level X. This is from the Regigigas Level X deck, near mint, $19.99. Flygon, Bonds the End of Time, light play, $9.99. Swirl sticking out behind his wing there. It's kind of cool. Gardevoir, Holo from Dawn Dash, excellent condition, $14.99. And then this is one of the ones I listed last night. Clefairy Expedition, near mint, $14.99. This is a Kamiya artwork. Dude, I gotta fix my camera. I feel like the camera is getting blurry when I zoom in and out. I don't know what's going on. Might be time to change out my lens covers or something. I really do. I keep saying it to you guys, and I'll probably say it for another year yet, that I need to do a video camera setup for my PC to record rather than my phone, where I also do a face cam, because I know you want to see my pretty face. But yeah, I need to set that up. We'll get that done soon. I keep asking Steve. He tells me, and then I wait 6 months, and then I ask him again, and yeah. Regice EX, play promo, nice roll in this copy. PSA 9, $119.99. We got the Regirock EX, play promo, PSA 9, $99.99 flat. I really like this one. Got Claire's Mantine from VS series. Haven't seen a VS card for a little bit. $8.99 on this one in excellent condition. We have the covered up Raichu DP entry pack holo, excellent condition, $14.99. This has the crazy confetti foiling. Again, I'm sorry when I go like this that it's like doing that. I don't know what exactly is going on. I got to figure that out. But again, $14.99 on that card in excellent condition. We have the Raichu reverse foil from the Start Deck 100 near mint, $3.99. The Alolan Raichu from GG End near mint, $4.99. We have Ladybug, Southern Islands Hollow, excellent condition, $9.99. Heatran Level X, Stormfront, PSA 10, $174.99. The Level X's just continue to fly out of here, whether they're 10, 9, whatever condition. They're just leaving the building. And rightfully so. Level X is good. I don't care what anyone says. Some people like to try to trash talk it, but it is very good. We have the Glaceon Shaman Level X deck, heavy play, $9.99. Beautiful foil on this one. And then we have the Torkoal, also a very beautiful card, moderately played from Lords of the Heavens, $5.39. I kind of like this combo. This person bought these two. We got like the fire and ice thing going on here. Volcano, ice, volcano, ice. I don't know. I just think that's cool. It just has a nice contrast. All right, we got Magmar EX from the Torchic deck. Excellent condition, $11.99. Scrolling down. Glaceon VMAX from EV Heroes. Near mint, $3.59. I definitely see an uptick on this kind of stuff selling as well. Like your VMAXs, regular Vs, all that kind of stuff. More so from the older eras. But then again, I guess I don't have a ton of modern listed, so I can't say. But yeah, this stuff's just ticking up for sure as far as what's selling. Not so much the dollar amount, but what, the quantity. And kind of rightfully so. I think these VMAXs are a little bit underrated. I think they've always been, but, we'll see. We'll see how things progress over time. Maybe these will be billion-dollar cards someday. Maybe they'll be in the bulk bin. Nobody knows. Again, $3.59 in near mint. We have the Honchkrow Level X, Moonlit Pursuit near mint, $19.99. We have the Clefairy Prism foil from Bandai Card S using the little double slapper here. I love this actually. Excellent condition, $27.99. Salamence from Shining Darkness, damage condition, $5.99. Hollow's so dark you can't even see it. We have Munchlax from the Mewtwo Level X deck, light play, $3.99. Cherry Blossom Tree. Pikachu from the DPT gift box half deck. Damage condition in this copy, $9.99. It is damaged, but the foil still looks nice. We have N from the Trent Orndorff deck. This is a World Champs deck card with the World Champs back from 2014. Near mint, $4.99. I think this guy might still be playing. I could be wrong, but I think he might still be playing competitively, like at an actual competitive professional level, but I could be wrong there. We have Jinx, the Korokoro Comics Glossy promo, as well as a Jinx Korokoro Comics Glossy promo, as well as a Jinx Korokoro Comics Glossy promo. 3 copies of this card, all 3 in excellent condition, and all 3 for $14.99 for a total of $44.96. Yeah? My math right there? Am I mathing? 97. Yeah, 97. Yeah, that's where we're at. $44.97. Yeah, there we go. We mathed. Wailord expansion pack and or Ruby and Sapphire in English. Heavy play on this copy, and weirdly enough, these orders were back-to-back from different people. We have Wailord expansion pack, heavy play. Both copies, $3.99. Oh, you know what? I actually do know why they bought these. So this is kind of cool. It'd be interesting to see if this person's going for like a Wailord master set. This one's unlimited, and this one's first edition. So that'd be kind of cool. A Wailord master set, I support. I like Wailord. Again, both those copies, $3.99 each in heavy play. I'm losing my voice today. I said everything was all good, and everything is all good, but I was over at my dad's on, was it Friday or Saturday? It was Friday, and I went, he can't do certain stuff right now. He's like limited on some of the physical things he can do. So he has 2 trees that were down. I went to cut up one of the trees and I got lit up by a nest of yellow jackets. I only got stung in 3 different places, but each place, before I figured out what the hell was going on, I got stung like 6 or 7 times. So my legs have been itching, my legs itching, my arms itching, my stomach's itching. Got lit up, but we took care of the problem. The yellow jackets are now deceased, and I will continue to cut up the wood this week sometime. I don't know why I thought about that. I was taking a drink. We needed a little sub-story in the middle there, but it was an intermission. We'll call it that. We were at 15 minutes-ish intermission. Piplup, Meiji Chocolate promo from DPP, Light Play, $8.99. Glaceon, Rising Fist, Near Mint, $9.99. I actually really like this artwork. This is a nice Semeno. These are super cool too. So we have the Snivy from the collection sheet here. This one in PSA 8 condition, $39.99. And then we have a Snivy from the, this is like the black and white beginning set, PSA 9, $64.99. This one has this kind of foiling. These are very, definitely artwork, not so much unique, but definitely the hollow patterns are very unique on these. Yeah, I just think these are super cool. And lately when I've been listing these, the couple that I've listed, they just seem to sell almost immediately. Definitely some people out there that are looking for stuff like this. So again, $39.99 for the 8 and $64.99 for the 9. All right, last stack here. This isn't going to be a terribly long video, which is kind of good. I got stuff to do and got to make sure I get to the post office, which I have plenty of time today. We got the Glaceon Dawn Dash PSA 10, $264.99. This is an absolutely beautiful card. I had sold a copy of this the other week, and the person actually decided they were going to return it. And this was for not much cheaper, but probably like $30 or something cheaper than what this one was listed for based on what was available. So that person returned something, and now technically I'm going to list it and probably sell it for more than what it originally sold for. It's weird how that works right now. I hate to see returns, but when I see them lately, especially on graded stuff, it really isn't a problem because a lot of times I get more for the card than what it originally sold for. So kind of crazy. Again, $264.99 on the Glaceon from Dawn Dash. We have Dark Electrode here from Rocket Gang. Excellent condition, $23.99. Excuse me, Rocket Gang Strikes Back. Cool one here. We got the Gibble from the Challenge Haroba event. This is a promo from DPP. Near mint on this copy, $16.99. Raichu from Darkness Consumes Light. I know it's a lot there. We have the, it's not Toxicroak. Krogunk. Wow. That took longer than it should have. Got the Krogunk in the background here with the Raichu. PSA 10 in this copy, $99.99. I'm actually curious. This is a really good holo. This is from Sun and Moon era. What is the pop on something like this? Whereas nowadays, modern stuff like this is pop a million. Yeah, pop's only 34 on this. It really is crazy how things shifted midway through Sun and Moon to towards the end and then into the Sword and Shield era and Scarlet and Violet. But pop on everything has exploded. There's so many copies available. But the flip side of that, the price on stuff is still steady for the modern stuff just because it's so desirable. Just crazy market, interesting market we're in. It could almost be a science experiment for sure. Rayquaza EX from the Master Deck Build Box, PSA 9, $125 flat. This has the matte finish on it, only from the Master Deck Build Box. We have the Swablu Secret Rare. This is the shiny from Galactic's Conquest, PSA 9. Now, it says $99.99, but this person made a deal with me, and then I did a refund adjustment just because it's easier to do that a lot of times than have to, flip back and forth and adjust price. It says $99.99, but I'm pretty sure we agreed upon $85 flat for this in PSA 9. Kind of a steal for these shinies. I think they're going to be, I would think, more valuable in the future as they continue to dry up, but, we'll see. Only time will tell with that, but they're just super tough to grade, and even a 9 is a really good grade for this stuff. And lastly, for this Monday weekend sales recap, We have a Leafeon Level X from Dawn Dash, PSA 9 condition, $135 flat. Love this card. I just sold a 10 the other day for like $450. It's honestly wild. These were available for so long, and then it's like everyone's like, oh man, I need the copyright just now, and then the price just skyrockets as all of them dry up. Just crazy how that works. But again, $135 for the PSA 9. That does it for your Monday weekend sales recap. Again, total for this weekend was $1,826.75. Again, thank you to everybody that purchased. Thank you to everybody that's been watching. Subscriber count has definitely been going up a little bit faster as I've been a little bit more consistent, which does indeed make sense. Everything is kind of chilling, just kind of moving forward. It's crazy that we're in August, moving towards the end of the year already. The third quarter is almost up. It's just a wild time. I am not going to be sad to see 2025 go. There were some really bad things here, and I know we're not even close to the end of the year, but I'm just kind of thinking of it as we're really starting to cruise through the year here. We're going to hit September, and then before you know it, it's going to be the end of October, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and then boom, here we are again. But yeah, it's been a good and bad year. A lot of not so great stuff, a lot of ups and downs. I feel like I learned a lot this year. I feel like I maybe gain some wisdom per se. We will see. But yeah, I have something kind of exciting coming up here in a month. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's definitely a kind of a bright, shining thing in the midst of a lot of chaos this year. So about a month from now, stay tuned for that. It'll be not Pokemon related, but it's still pretty cool, and it's cool in my life, so I'm going to share it with you guys. But yeah, you'll see it in about a month. Yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your week. There should be, again, hopefully a video for you this week again yet, but it's all going to be dependent on, one, if I get enough graded stuff or stuff gradable together to put a submission together, and or if I get a PSA submission back if FedEx does their job correctly. So we will see. So that does it. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, or don't, but either way, I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you.